Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of What's Happening on Saugus TV. I'm Brian Nadeau, the Executive Director of Saugus TV and the host of the program. There wasn't any meetings to cover this past week, but that doesn't mean we didn't stay busy. As you heard on last week's show, a new episode of the Graph Report is done and has already been seen by hundreds of viewers. Now, let's hear how it went from the host himself, Nick Graffio, and joining him with last week's SHS Games is sports producer Anthony Michella. Take it away, guys.
What's up, Saugus? Sports producer Anthony Michella here with the host of the Graph Report, Nick Graffio. And we are back for another Saugus Sports Update. Now, when you saw us last, we were here on set for the filming of 2 Graph Report episodes. And I think Nick is going to tell us how that went.
On Monday the 6th, the Graph Report came in hotter than ever with just not 1, but 2 episodes on the same day. And this time, it was girls soccer. First up, the senior captains, Lexi Reyes and Allie Justice, joined me. And then, following Lexi and Allie, junior captain Maddie Femino and sophomore Madison Botter joined me as well. If you haven't had a chance to see them both, you should. That's all for the Graph Report for Season 5. Stay tuned for Season 6, where I'll have the winter season recaps coming up real soon.
Thanks, Nick. That was great episodes we had there. Now, Tuesday the 7th, we were off to the gym as the boys' varsity basketball took on the Gloucester Fishermen. Our patented 2-camera, 2-announcer setup was in effect for a big Sachem's home win. Also, you can thank our intern Paul for making sure that Keith's mic actually stayed on. Wednesday, the 8th, I traveled off to the Valley Forum in Haverhill for the return of Sean Murray and Nick Graffio on commentary for some hockey from our co-op boys. They took on Masco on senior night and unfortunately weren't enough to stop them. Saugus boys Michael Capone got 2 goals and Alex Fondula scored 1 late in the game. Thursday the 9th, we were back home. It was our game of the week, and it was the girls' varsity basketball, and they took on the Danvers Falcons and utterly decimated them. Tonal chaos kicked off with the national anthem, and we had a player of the game. And I think Nick's now going to tell you who that player of the game was. Nick?
The player of the game goes to sophomore Taylor Delady, where she hit 3 big 3-pointers in that game. And she also had 9 points and a few assists in that game. Congrats.
That's right. Congratulations, Taylor. Keep up the good work. Now, we closed out the week on Saturday the 11th with another co-op hockey, this time from Raymond J. Bork Arena at Endicott College. And they took on the Beverly Panthers for their senior night. Saugus was able to get 1 on the board, and it was a goal from Peabody's Tyson Higgins. Well, it looks to be the last week of home coverage until tournament time. So stay tuned wherever you join us, whether it be Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or at home on channels 8, 9, and 22. That's it for me. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks, guys. Saugus TV volunteer member Mona Ahmed wore 2 different hats here at Saugus TV this past week. Production manager Michelle Fox joins us now to tell us all about it. Michelle?
Thanks, Brian. I'm Michelle, the production manager. Mona was busy last week making a few new programs for you viewers. First up, she was back in the podcast studio on Tuesday, recording her 3rd episode of Mona's Biz Bites, so you can listen to the full episode of her Part 1 discussion on product and the 5 W's of marketing your product, now on Channel 8 or Vimeo. Then, on Wednesday, she moved into the kitchen and filmed a new episode of What's Cooking, where this time she made a dessert for us. The recipe is called Shai Tukra, which is a bread pudding that can be served warm or cold. You can watch the episode on Channel 8 in the coming weeks. That's it for me. Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Michelle. Saugus business members Spano, DeWicki, and Witt have been continuously producing their short PSAs all last year and into this year. In fact, last week we taped their 58th segment here at Saugus TV. Legal and Financial Minute or 2 dives into such topics as trusts and wills, Medicare open enrollment, and the latest ways people are getting scammed. Be sure to check out these shorts on the Saugus TV Vimeo page and randomly throughout the programming week on Comcast Public Channel 8 here in town. And here to tell you what else you can see on Comcast Public Channel 8 and Government Channel 9 and Educational Channel 22 is Program Manager Rachel Brugman and her Saugus TV program schedules for the week. All yours, Rach.
Hello, Saugus. Rachel Brugman, back again to tell you what's happening in programming. This week on Channel 8, there is Wrestling Legends. This week will be Lou Albano, Tuesday at 1 p.m. Wednesday at 5 p.m. will be Empire Pro Wrestling with Battle of the Berry. This match was filmed in West Roxbury, which can easily be mistaken for a berry. Then at 4 p.m. on Thursday, you can watch another episode of Reeling, the movie review show. This time, Robin and Laura rate movies like Jessica, Baby Ruby, and No Bears. You probably want to hear all about Precinct 2's Saugus Over Coffee. Well, you can watch that Friday at 3:30 p.m. If you're in Precinct 3, your coffee talk will be March 13th at 6:30 p.m. in the Saugus Public Library. Finally, catch the 1985 musical comedy Crush Groove, featuring hip-hop legends Run DMC, the Beastie Boys, and LL Cool J. Saturday night at 10 p.m. It's chillin'. This week on Channel 9, you can see a live school committee meeting Thursday at 6 p.m. Friday at 8:30 p.m., you can see the planning board meeting from the 16th. And Saturday at 8:30 p.m. will be the school committee meeting from the 16th. This week on Channel 22, all new programs will be at 8:30 p.m., beginning with Hockey vs. Beverly from the 11th on Tuesday. Wednesday will be a new episode of The Graph Report. Thursday is boys basketball vs. Peabody from the 14th. And Friday is Hockey vs. Swampscott from the 15th. That's what's happening this week in programming. See more dates and times, visit saugustv.org. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks, Rachel. And that'll do it for this episode of What's Happening. Remember, if you like what you see here and would like to get involved with Saugus TV in any way, including producing your own show or podcast, or helping us out on any of our productions, please give us a call at 781-231-2883 or email us at info@saugustv.org. Have a good week, Saugus. Thanks for watching.